Women need to really respect and desire a man that they're going to fall in love with, right? So if you meet somebody and you start out, it's a friendship, right? And yes, we all want to be with our best friend, right? Like I always say, I want my best friend that I can't keep my hands off of. But the that I can't keep my hands off of part usually happens before the best friend, right? Like, you know, and it's like, it's a wonderful thing if you can become best friends and then fall in love, but that's the exception, not the norm. And all too often, I have male clients who come to me because they're crazy about some girl, but it's gotten into the friend zone, and then they want to know how to go backwards. And it's really hard. You need to be confident, self-assured, not needy, hold strong boundaries, and make some sort of move that says, hey, I am not your friend, right? And it's, you can do it respectfully, and you never want to insert yourself on a girl, right? But if you're taking a girl out, you can be completely gentlemanly and completely respectful, but you need to let her know, I am not your friend. I'm interested in dating you. In some way, don't do a whole bunch of them, but always really make eye contact, lean in a little bit over the table, and hold her hand or put your hand on her back. Touch her in a respectful way, but let her know, hey, I am more than just your friend. And yeah, I do think that you should kiss her on the lips. It doesn't have to be with tongue. It doesn't have to be romantic. But, you know, really say, this was a really nice evening, and kiss her. Because you can change her mind. You know, it's like, I've talked to girls that say, like, yeah, we've had all these dates, and he hasn't really even kissed me yet. Like, I don't know. Are we friends? Or I don't know. Right? You need to let her know. You need to let her know that you're attracted to her. Because if she's on the fence, if she really feels that attraction from you, it might push her over, and it'll keep you out of that friend zone. Because unfortunately, especially if you're taking someone to dinner and buying them a lot of nice things and picking up the check, you know, hey, and you're good company, why not go along with that, right? You know, it's like women will keep trying someone because they keep allowing them to, right? You know, so it's like you don't want to be spending all your money on this girl and then she's just interested in a friendship with you, right? Like, you know, it's like, I hate to put it that blatantly, but I get a lot of clients who say to me, I can't afford to date. I'm spending all this money and I'm not getting laid, right? And it's like, I know you don't want to minimalize it that way, but it's all up to you, and you can enact making sure that you're not in that friend zone. So right from the very beginning, you need to engage eye contact. You need to lean in, invade her body space a little bit, not so that it's creepy, but you know, it's like you can lean in at the table, you like look, you know, listen to the things that she says, make sure you don't interrupt her. Most people love to talk, and an easy way to show somebody that you really care about them is to listen to things that they say and ask questions and remember what they say, right? You want to make her feel that you're really focused on her. And if you're shy and that's hard for you, you need to be brave, because confidence is attractive. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is that you don't get to have a relationship with her, right? And it's always flattering when someone likes you, right? Especially if you're very respectful about it. So you need to assert yourself gentlemanly that I am not your friend. You need to, in some way, put your hand on her back when you're walking, touch her arm, take her arm, hold her hand. That's a great way to, like, you know, when you're on a first date with somebody and you walk out, see if she'll hold your hand. Some people have a hard time with that, but if she takes your hand, that's a good sign. And at the same time, by even trying to take her hand, you've let her know, I'm not just looking for friendship here, right? Because most friends don't really walk holding hands. The friend zone is not a happy place to be. It really is. Men who get stuck in the friend zone are not getting their needs met, and are usually not standing up for themselves, and are not enforcing healthy boundaries. And the girl's kind of walking all over them, but they just want to be in their life. They just want to be around them, but they're not happy just being a friend. So you can control that. Do not allow yourself to get caught in that friend zone. This is a date, and make sure that they know it's a date and that you're a gentleman, but that you're attracted to her and that you're not just her friend.